everyone, happy Saturday. This is Michelle the Stamp Broker, and I've been kind of MIA from my channel. I think my last video I posted about a month ago, and so I apologize. There's been, I kind of got out of the groove. My scrapbook room got kind of messy. I am not in the habit of putting everything up when I start something new, so then everything from the previous layout is still around. I have a hard time finding a place to put well, let me show you. Like the leftover stamped images. Okay, obviously this goes with my white scraps, but I don't know where to put them. And so I've been going through and at least I've been putting stuff. Let me show you. I have this really old, does anyone recognize it? Okay, so in one side, let me scoot these over. On one side right now I'm storing my acrylic blocks. I'm still trying to work out if I like this or not. These are all close to my heart. I kind of like how they all fit, but it's kind of like Tetris, right? Like I think I can squeeze that in there, but they're not all in there. I don't have my 1" or my 1x2. There's a big, probably 5x6 I have, but I found it might be easier to get in and out of than I have there like an old storage for it from close to my heart, but I don't know. Kind of liking this. I just kind of keep it on the floor next to my desk, and then on the other side is, this is really why I got it out. I have had this for years and not even used it, so I'm trying to reuse it. So like right now I have all my bows. I have some paper clips. There's dog bone ones, and then like these are some flowers I made one time with this special inking technique, and I never used them. And then I put some other flowers in here. Let's see. Also, oh, is it here? Oh, I know. Let me show you. Here it is. Okay. I picked up these storage containers at the Dollar Tree this summer, I guess, before school. I really like them because it's got like a locking latch that, you know, it folds down. And then in here, this isn't really part of it. I came across this because then I started organizing paper, but I decided to organize some of my wood veneer. So like some of mine from close to my heart from previous outdoor collections had stars and arrows and trees together. So I put all the arrows together. There's all the arrows. And I put all the stars together. They're not in here. All the flowers. And then here's some tulips. And let's see. Okay, well, I'm not sure where I put my stars and my hearts, but it helped that I separated them out. Oh, wait. Hold on. Here's some stars, and I put all the stars in here. There's clear ones, here's some yellow ones, and there's the wood veneer ones. I put all the hearts together, and then I don't even know what these are. They're like little chipboard things. I don't even know what they are, but I was just trying to, like, I think it helps to be familiar with your stash, and then you're like, oh wait, I've got this, and it's the perfect thing, you know, to it's the perfect thing to add to a layout instead of it just sitting in your stash, right? So anyway, I digress. So I was actually working on, let me move these Christmas ones. I was working on this collection. It's called The Good Life from Close to My Heart. I don't even know if it's still available. It was in the catalog for September, October. Yes. So I was working on it while it was current, but I think this is actually the layout that I made, the last one I made for the last video I made. And I really like how it turned out, but it took me, it just kind of stumped me, right? And I do want to order some of this clear Avery sticker sheets, and I want to print my journaling out on here. And I did this cool thing where I used like red line tape, and I attached a flip flap to hold my journaling tag, and I like that it sticks out the top. All right, and then this one, this was the second one I was working on, and see, here's some of those wood veneer hearts that I pulled in. And then I also pulled in, these are from Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and they're like little wood veneer, they have a wood veneer pattern on them, and I just love them. And I felt like I needed, this is what I'm going to show you. I needed more, this is called Mocha, and I needed more down here. So then I also pulled in a flare button or badge. I believe it was from Yes Please Papercrafts, and I've had it for a while. So this layout, I also used some old washi tape from Close to My Heart and Ink Distress with some Mocha ink. I had pulled these out of my stash to use, and they would have matched, but in the end I used the sequins. This flower was, I had the stamp and thin cut, and it I just stamped it without coloring it in, right? And I stamped it. So this paper collection uses French vanilla and not white as a base. So I stamped it first in Harbor, which is this beautiful blue, and I stamped it on white. And it really kind of just stood out, right? So then, let's see. I stamped it in Mocha on white. Also did not like that. So then I stamped it in the Mocha on the French vanilla, and there's French vanilla has two sides. I think this might actually be the darker side. I didn't like that. So then I landed on Harbor on the French vanilla light side. French vanilla is just really an off-white. It's a nice color. And then I had this idea of using family, spelling it out with these wood grain die cut letters that Close to My Heart had last year. Also, I cut a doily out of the French vanilla, and I have some more here. So I think I'm going to store the flowers probably with the stamp set. What do you do? Or what would you suggest? Because I don't know. I also stamped this little note card. This is from another stamp set, and it's a stamp and thin cut. I stamped it in Harbor, and I also stamped it in the Mocha, and either would have worked. I decided to go with the brown just to contrast with the flowers. So anyway, so my family die cut wasn't gonna fit. The letters were just a little too big, and I had already made this tag a little longer. If you see, it's like about ½ an inch longer than, I think I used that one. Yeah, this one was too big. I made it a little 1/2 inch longer, and you do that when you run it through your die cutting machine. You let this part hang off the edge of the sandwich so it's not sandwiched in, and then you can, anyway, make it longer. This is an easy tag. I mean, I could have just cut a corner and then cut the other corner with what I cut off. It's not a complicated tag, but that's what I did. So, the family, I actually used, so these are both retired stamp sets, I believe. Z3990 and then Z3992. But I can see myself continuing to use them. And I even like the words, our life, our story, our home. I love you. Enjoy the journey, family time, memories. See, I could have used this stamp. When I think about it, I could have used family. But, you know, there's a lot of different ways to go, right? And there's no one right way. I have this new stamp set, and I really was anxious to use it. It's called Dainty Script, and it's D2188. And so what I have found is that it's not one that you're going to put all the letters down on a block and stamp it at once. You're going to need to stamp them individually so that you can kind of match them up. So that's what I did. Stamped them in Harbor on the French vanilla, and then I just fussy cut around it. And I haven't been this excited about an alpha stamp set in a long time. I can really see myself using this a lot. Okay, another thing I did is I took my Harbor shimmer brush and I did some shimmer brush splatters. And then this was part of my organizing. So these are part of these flowers here, and they came on a sheet. Let me see if I can pull it out here, because I'm afraid to throw anything away. Let's see. Here it is. Nope. Here it is. Okay, it came like this. And it basically has 3 flower shapes. The tulip, and then this one with the petals, and then this one where the petals are, they're hollow. Okay, so I took and put them in these little jars that are too small for my ink dauber sponges. They're just slightly too small. I have my ink daubers in, wait, where'd it go? Ha ha ha. Okay, I guess I'll show you another day. Okay, I'm still working on my organization. So anyway, I thought, you know what? I think I'll use these more if these are divided into the topper flower and they're in a little thing. And then I did say this because I think, and this is paperboard weight, it's not chipboard. I think I can punch out some additional shapes out of some of these little areas. So hang on to it, because that's what I do. Okay, so I think I'm done with this one. And so then, before I was actually finished with that, I needed to teach a scrapbooking workshop to my local friends. And so I took the, what is it called? It is called, Michelle, can I remember? Okay. Home for Christmas. And it had these 3 layouts. And, so I did not make them exactly. I wanted, my goal was to get photos on them, and I got photos on 4 out of 6 right now. So this is the first one, and it's very similar to this, except that right here I did add more of an embellishment cluster. I cut one of those doilies out, and I added an ornament, and then I added this is from the sticker sheet, and then this is exactly like it. I did add a 3rd embellishment cluster right here, and then I just added some red bling from my stash. The workshop had you use a white gel pen and outline here, and then draw like the stem. I think that added a lot. I used my black ink pad, and I went around everything just to kind of differentiate everything. But the sad thing is that this back part of this paper is this beautiful script. The first Noel, baby in a manger, stockings hung with care. It's beautiful, right? Chalkboard. And I could have built a layout on the back. I've never really done that. But I didn't notice what I was doing, and I built it this way. So I can't remember if I bought another paper packet of this, but I did get the mix-in. Anyway, so let's see, where's the other half of that? Here's the other half. So here's the other half, and this is actually going to be a flip flap. So that's why it's, and I really would have rather had this photo on top, because it's got my son and my son-in-law and my daughter, and this one didn't have my son in it. So this one will end up being on top, because that is glued down. Let's see. My phone is saying it's on low battery, so I guess I better speed it up. Anyway, so here I did one poinsettia, and then I put the other one up here, and then I have a little, another cluster up here. So together they look like this. So it really is a 2-page layout. This is like our first Christmas, and then this is our second, because my daughter and son-in-law usually come the day after Christmas, and then, but we've already celebrated Christmas once, so then we celebrate it again. So there is that. And then this one is the left-hand side of this, and it's pretty similar to it. Let me get a bigger photo of it. Here we go. It's pretty similar. Add a little bit more to this cluster, and I changed the title. It says The Joy of Christmas is Family, and this was really about my tree, and I wanted the tree on this layout because the black buffalo check, and I have it on my tree. And so I took an old stamp set called Celebrate the Season, and then I used some like scallop circle dies and made a cluster, and it's basically a 1-page layout. Oh, and then these are stamped out from an old Christmas stamp set too. And then I did cut it down just a little bit to frame it in red. All right, and then this one, I was looking all over for the photos of my tiered tray. I like to take photos of my tiered tray throughout the year. I decorate it with different seasons, and I kept searching for December on my in my phone, and so on my Apple Photos, and also in Google Photos, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Then I went to organizing my photos, and I found it in January. So I guess I took a quick photo of this before I like tore down Christmas in January. Now this one I backed with Scarlet, and it's from a paper collection from last year from Close to My Heart that I actually had never used. And it's called Christmas Story, and it has some of the same colors. And so that's Candy Apple, and that's Prancer, yes, but the color is Scarlet. And so this collection also has both colors of red. So here's the paper cut down. I did gut it, and because I like that red polka dot. Okay, so, and here, this one's really special to me. Oh, the sticker is also from that older collection. But this is really special to me because I was going through some of my Christmas embellishments that I got from my friend Zilla at Choice Bits of Bliss. And she had sent me these poinsettias like 2 years ago. And she sent me these little puffy ones. And so I was really happy to get them on the layout. Oh, and I also used a Vicki Boutin stencil, and I stenciled this poinsettia in, I used Candy Apple, and then I used Scarlet kind of in the center to get a little bit darker, and then I used Pine, and I just tried to put them in the opposite corners. So I think that turned out cute, and it's like a daytime photo and then a night photo of my tier tray. And then the last layout I want to show you. So it actually has the scallop, and these were all punch outs you get with the workshop, but it had the bows. But I decided to put the bows this way. I kind of built it out this way, and these are not on very good. So if they look crooked, it's because I can straighten them later. But so I just turned it upside down and used it this way because I didn't want the bows sideways. And I haven't embellished it yet. I did save the embellishments in the little baggies for each one, and so it either goes, so let me know, do you think it looks better this way if I keep it as a 2-page layout? And I figured this will be the title, or it could also go this way, right? And this is how it looked before. So I did turn the paper over. No, I didn't. I used the poinsettia paper. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. They look pretty much alike. I mean, they're pretty like mirror image, so they probably should go together. And then the one last thing I wanted to show you is this stamp set I recently bought. It's called Let's Go C 1990. That was the year I graduated from college. This looks like my son. He wears a cap all the time now. And I like, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Let's go. Say yes to new adventures. But bruh is what got me. And then this little, these two little lines and this, you can put a ball in their hand if you want. So that's cute. But he says bro and bruh all the time. I don't know if I'm the only one that has a kid that does that. He's about to be 21 next month. And then this is the stamp of the month for November. And hello. This can be used on thank you cards, Thanksgiving cards, Thanksgiving layouts, fall layouts. So cute, right? And it's only $5 with a qualifying order, or free with a qualifying order if you're a VIP. And this month, Close to My Heart's offering a VIP special, and I'll try to leave a graphic at the end of my video about it. I can't remember all the details, but it's a good time to sign up. So, I think what I'm going to start working on after this, so I put these up, and I don't know if you noticed what I had this in. My friend Ginger at Ginger's Corner, I believe, yes. She has these in her Amazon, like the link to what she likes. And I really like this. I like that it doesn't have a top at the top and that it's sturdier than the bags. The bags that Close to My Heart puts our products in are really good. They're zip top bags. They're not that cellophane. But they don't look that good on the shelf. And so I can either put things here, like standing up, or I can even put them sideways. So I started organizing my paper, and you know, when you start organizing and putting your hands on all your stuff, it really for me it kind of curbs the urge to shop for more, because I realized how much I have and how much I haven't even touched, haven't even cut into. So anyway, I'm still working on getting my room organized, and when I get it organized, I will share a tour with you guys. And I will have some videos up on my channel soon, some new videos. So thank you to all my new subscribers. And thank you to all my old subscribers. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and it helps keep me accountable. So I appreciate that. And this is a new adhesive runner I just got from Close to My Heart. I haven't tried it out yet. Looks like it's dots, so I'll let you know I have gotten pretty used to my advanced tape roller, but sometimes my Scotch ATG, but sometimes it does a situation does call for like a smaller area too. It's just easier to get this in, like if you're just putting it on something small. So, or maybe to take to a crop if you don't want to haul your ATG gun. So I need to go charge my phone and figure out what I'm working on next. Have a great day. Bye.